Last soccer video with no sound. My brother is throwing up uranium ore so I can make more dark matter and get red matter going. Make this like faster. Attack my brother from far away. Cool thing about teleporting with the things. And now we're going to actually find where we want to put the sky castle when we build it. Every time I think about this, like, I start thinking about Castle in the Sky, the movie, anime, and just how awesome that is. I think it'd be cool to get some iron golems up there, go with it, but that would be a long way off. We'd have to figure out how to either get villagers up there, because I think it'd be awesome to have a floating city for the villagers surrounding the castle. Like, it's not going to be just one structure up there, but it's going to be like the center castle with islands branching off, like one for my brother's industrial buildcraft stuff. More we chose that little island you saw in the distance that we were heading towards. It's kind of boring watching us walk over there though, and yeah, just that's what most of this episode is going to be about, just building it up and getting it started. I'll start transferring some stuff over later on in it, but it looks like a pretty good place. When it's done, we're going to take that island underneath of us and like completely destroy it, so we're floating over the ocean. But right now it serves as a good way for us to get up easily and stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to just start out with a platform. What we want to do though is have like dirt and stuff underneath, so it looks like it rose up out of the ocean. Make sure nothing spawns up there, because I created a really good spawning platform for him. And my brother hasn't been up there yet, but he will be sometime soon. Not completely sure what the castle's gonna look like yet. I'm just kind of doing it by ear as I go along, but I do want it to be asymmetrical. See, I got those upgraded to, or I got one of them upgraded to Mark III energy collector, and I still got a Mark II antimatter relay right there, and Mark II energy collector underneath. But extra energy collectors, I'm going to try to fly up to the island the easiest way I can right now, but it doesn't quite work. So this is a problem with the island right now, and I have no way to really get back up there until I make it. That is a fun, tricky thing to do, but it gets painful, and you'll see that later in the episodes. So I got the energy collector. I'm going to start a power flower in the center of this for right now. It's not a permanent location. We're probably actually going to change that as soon as possible next time my brother and I start filming. And just getting it set up as well as I can for mass production up here. And I always put it in the wrong spot when I start out. This is where I fail. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this. The problem with getting up there. I actually hit the pearl on the edge of it. I'm back, respawn. I need to get my bed up there, but try to get back up again. Nope. Major fail. Alright. So I have to resort to this. But I don't have enough material. I'm gonna run out before I get to the top. So, kind of a fail, but I find a way around it. It's kind of like doing a granny shot into the hoop. You just help yourself out a little. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get down and back up really easily. And water bucket's definitely the way. Kinda slow. And this, I'm finally starting to set up the outline of the first room type thing. I'm not sure what it'll be in the end, but it's probably going to be like an entranceway. I got, I don't know how big this thing's going to be in the end, but it's not really big enough for the center room of a castle or anything, because I want this to be massive. So I was just going to speed through this most of the rest of the video, and I slowly make decisions, but yeah, not sure what else to say right now. I do fall a lot. I think this is like one of the first full build type things I've done on camera. I got a little bit I've been doing off camera though at other times. And my brother's like still over there doing ores and stuff, specializing in industrial buildcraft, while I tackle equivalent exchange. Couple things bring you up to speed on what else is going on in the series though. Since we recorded this and had a big mix up, we did a little bit off camera to just have more of the busy work be done without you guys having to watch. And with that we got Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. It's a hard name to remember, and that's a ring that allows us to fly, uses EMC from what we can tell from our stars. We upgraded to the Omega, which it's still, each time you get a star, it's just taking 4 of that star and putting it in a crafting table to make the next level. So we leveled that up, and we got them pretty full, and built some power flowers as well. So we're underway to really just start focusing on the castle. He's gonna need to bring his stuff over from the home area that we started in and bring him up to the castle and figure out how he's wiring everything. Because what we want to do, he wants to have the machines be there, but you not really see any wires, which is going to be kind of tough, but I think he'd be able to do it. And here I'm having trouble making design decisions, because being asymmetrical, I don't want to like have it open up straight into the back or anything where you automatically want to just rearrange it, but I still want a way to go further into the castle. So we got the main entrance here that I trying to make seem more like a main entrance, and then to the right it's going to be where it leads you deeper, maybe into like a courtyard, with this as like the gateway. And trying to figure out how to make that a beautiful design. I can't get down low enough to do it the right way though. So probably when we start filming again I'll try to fix that. I like the way it looks like it's supporting them though. Another thing, one of my videos, one of the plays that I'm doing just off camera and everything, I actually invert the steps underneath of the others, so it looks like whole blocks going up and down, but they're kind of staggered, and it looks pretty nice. I like how that one looks though, where it's slowly being supported. Light this puppy up, make it easier for you guys to see. I can't believe that oh yeah, I realized that too. That's why it was so dark in the past videos. I'd had it on Moody when we upgraded to the newer version of Tekkit, and I forgot to change that. So hopefully it'll be easier to see in the next few episodes. I forgot I even did that in this one, because I just like right now, I couldn't figure out why it was so dark in that area, but it was the mood lighting. And you guys need to be able to see, otherwise it kind of just sucks. And I know of like past couple videos have been a little dark. I couldn't figure out why though. And actually I'm rendering one of them out in 2 different formats to see if that changes it. Because my computer's just been doing them kind of dark all around. It's not going to be a second floor. I think I was looking for the column there. But it's so I can do this. Create some type of a lip on it. Just to help stop spiders for one thing. Although I hope we have enough lights up there that stuff won't spawn. And also just give it more of a texture look because this is going to be the front. And I didn't do the coming from the front, I didn't do the right side because that's going to be where the castle extends further and it's going to have different bricks and stuff. And I think this is before the 1.3, so you can't really look where you're building. You gotta have something above it still. That's why I'm going through the process for that and just trying to build out the front of the castle now, make it look better. Kind of reminds me of White Castle right now though, so I hope it'll look better when there's more to it. Make it huge. And that was a mistake. It looks creepy. But like you'll see in a couple seconds where this corner comes out differently than the other one. So it looks off center right now. But when I build off to the side and create more of the front of the castle, it will improve. I also realized the problem here, if you put iron bars between stairways and stuff, it will not connect to them. I didn't know that before. Like that, it just created awkward like crosses and isn't connecting. So I had to rearrange how I wanted it to look because I wanted it to match the back downstairs with a cross out of iron bars, but it didn't work, so I just lowered it. And I think that looks alright. As good as it will look. So next episode you see will be actually us recording.
Yo, bro, that was a lot of building. You ready to just bounce?
Yeah, let's bounce.